from Gurgaon to Hyderabad in September 2022 was a big step. New city, new job profile, and the challenges of starting fresh. It wasn't just a geographical shift, it was a complete change in my life. While I was excited about this new chapter, there were moments of uncertainty, doubt, and loneliness. But in the midst of it all, God had already gone ahead of me and prepared a place for me even before I realized it. The first time I attended church here at Hope UC, something incredible happened. Before leaving to church that morning, I read Psalm 107 verse 1. It says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good, His love endures forever." As I walked into church, Pastor Anand shared the very same verse. It was as if God Himself was reassuring me and telling me this is where I belonged. As time went on, my church and my life group became more than just a community, they became my family. This became even more evident when my dad suffered a massive heart attack. It was severe. His right coronary artery, which is his dominant artery, had suffered 100% blockage. We had to rush him to the hospital where he had to undergo an emergency angioplasty. In the midst of this storm, my church family prayed for me and my dad during the entire situation. They were a steady source of support. Another season that tested my faith was my job search. I was looking for a job change since last December, attending multiple interviews and facing rejection after rejection. It was disheartening and I kept wondering if I could ever make it. But God was working behind the scenes. After 4 long months, I received an offer letter from a company I longed to work for in the past. Not only did God open the right door, He blessed me with a salary hike more than I had asked for. Through it all, my life group and church stood with me in prayer and lifted me up when I couldn't do it alone. One of the greatest blessings to our church community has been Pastor Ruth and Pastor Yasha. They have been an answered prayer, choosing to journey with us, minister to us, and help us grow in our faith. If you ever find yourself in a season of transition or hardship, I encourage you to stay rooted in faith and seek godly community. You never know how powerfully God will show up through His people. I am Shiny, and this is my story of hope.